What is up everyone, it is Sajambi and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at my guide to success when playing Island Royale on controller. Now despite the controller player base being fairly large as a whole, it is yet to break into the IR competitive scene, with Xbox and PC controller players seldom seen at the game's highest level. In this video I'll be running through my tips to help controller players and people new to the game improve their mechanics and game knowledge. But while this video may be for controller players, some of the tips in this video will still be relevant to those on mouse and keyboard, so stick around as you might learn a thing or two. My first tip is to start out right. To be set for success, you need to make sure that you are as comfortable as possible with playing on controller in the first place. Having an optimum sensitivity, setting your binds and having drop locations that you are comfortable with are all keys to success in any Battle Royale game. These may seem like basic points, but you'd be surprised how much of a difference these three changes can make to your overall gameplay. Having binds and a sensitivity that you are comfortable playing on will give you the best chance of competing when it comes to regular games and the weekend league, so you can jump onto the battle bus with your best foot forward. Having a designated landing spot will also give you more comfort when in game, meaning you can loot quicker and know that spot inside out should you be contested. This may take a while to get used to, especially with Island Royale differing slightly from other Battle Royale games like Fortnite or Warzone, so don't be scared to jump into a game and test out what's right for you. My second tip is to choose your battles wisely. Once you have your optimal settings and locations, you will then need to engage with your enemies to make it out of early game. Here, you'll want to make sure your engagements occur in the short to mid range. On mouse and keyboard, it is possible to move your mouse to make small adjustments to your aim. Due to the dead zone on the controller thumbsticks, this is more difficult to do since you're either moving it quickly or not moving it at all. Therefore, small adjustments on controllers are much more difficult to do compared to mouse and keyboard, making it very difficult to fight long range. Once you're at a certain level, this becomes easier to do. But for newer and less experienced players, you should be keeping your enemies close so you can still track them as they move about. This tactic is more useful for contesting straight from the drop and for endgame, so feel free to experiment with long range duels during the mid game, just try to at least exchange damage versus your opponent. Tip number 3 is to build to defend. With the current settings in Island Royale, controller players are at a massive disadvantage when it comes to building mechanics. For that reason, you may want to avoid build fights which not only cost you most of your materials, but place you against a player who probably has better maneuverability. To use your materials in a more efficient way, it may be best to build defensively, and in a way which will increase your mobility. Basing up on high ground is a common way to lock your spot on the map, but there are other ways that you can use your builds in the event that the safe circle is not on your side. Using ramps to move forward or building a wall parallel to a sideways rotation are both ways that you can defend yourself when taking shots. This way you can keep health and shield up while holding the best position for your next engagement. These tips are especially useful during endgame since your health and materials advantage is something that not everyone will have, and as a controller player you want to take any advantage you can get over the competition. My penultimate tip is trigger discipline. When in a close range engagement, it can be easy to panic and get caught up in the moment when trying to find a shot. On controller, it is crucial that you hit your shots to give you the best possible chance of survival. In some cases, spraying and praying will be your best option, like with ARs or SMGs. However, with non-automatic weapons, taking that extra couple of seconds to pick your shot might just save your life. Guns like the purple pistol and purple SMG can be devastating if you hit all of your shots, so it might be worth waiting for that extra split second to line up a shot, instead of reaction firing and hoping for the best. Having a mix of automatic and non-automatic weapons is a solid strategy to have the best of both worlds, so don't leave a pistol behind if you get one from a chest. My final tip is to practice, practice, practice. While Island Royale is a relatively easy game to master, it certainly has a steep learning curve when it comes to the highest levels. Playing games to gain experience and game knowledge is a massive part of developing your playstyle in Island Royale. Knowing when to engage and when to play safe is only something you can develop from experience and knowledge you can gain from playing battle royales. In public lobbies, you are free to make mistakes, learn from them, and ultimately present the best version of yourself and the controller community when playing competitively, be that in the IR Weekend League or in a tournament. And that's it. I hope at least one of these tips will be of some help to you when playing on controller. I'm wishing you all the best when it comes to looting, killing, and getting that victory royale, and I hope to see you in game very, very soon. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button and comment down below what videos you want to see next. As always, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!